Welcome to Erie High School. I'm Mr. Borealis, and this video is to help you see how my classes are going to be organized this year. I encourage you to spend some time looking around the Schoology site to see how things are structured and the topics that may be covered for your particular class this year. Should you have further questions or want to reach out about a specific issue concerning your student, feel free to contact me. Email is the best way, and I try to respond to any questions sent as soon as possible. First of all, a little background. This is my 5th year at Erie High School, and during those 5 years I have taught multiple science classes, a couple different math classes, and the aerospace engineering course. This particular year, I'm going to be teaching AP Physics 1, CP Physics, and General Chemistry. Although each of my classes is slightly different, I organize them pretty much the same way, and I'm going to walk you through that. If at any time you have a question that's not answered by this video or on the class's webpage, feel free to email me, as emailing is the best option to get a hold of me. Here we have an example of how my Schoology web pages are organized this year. Here we have the CP Physics class for Block 8. At the top I have a couple links that might interest the students, depending on when they want to get a hold of me and when classes. All of my classes will have a link to a PDF of the syllabus. It will be the topmost link, and there you'll find questions about grading policy, how the scores are attributed between tests and homework assignments, etc., as well as the general expectations for the class. Most of the day-to-day assignments that the students will encounter will be put into the assignments category, though occasionally there will be a short quiz or test that they might have to go in the other folders. So as you see here, we have the Unit 1 for this physics class, Motion. Daily assignments and submission folders will be found here for students and parents alike. Today, there's an acceleration problem set due. If you have the settings set up on your Schoology account, you should get notification whenever an assignment is due for students. These updates will also tell you when there's a quiz or a test as well, if there happens to be one within the next week. All of my Schoology pages have a link to a Google Calendar, which you can click on to get more information about what's going on that day. Here I will post the topic being covered, as well as any homework that is due that day. In addition, for each of my classes, I have an extra resource folder. Here you'll find links to useful websites, the online textbook, as well as some videos of lessons that I have created. I strongly encourage kids to check out the extra resources because sometimes it can answer a question before they even know they have it. I also like to add links for interesting subjects for anybody who wants to explore the science in more detail. The grades for the students will be done through Infinite Campus. I believe that students benefit from quick feedback, and I try to get the scores from any turned-in work back as soon as possible, usually on a daily basis. A quick side note that anything marked with an M or missing in the Infinite Campus is still considered open for turn-ins. That means students can still turn them in and get some points back. But Infinite Campus will calculate those as if they were a score of 0 until the missing work is turned in. I like to mark work as missing to help remind the kids to still turn it in. Thank you for listening to this video. If you have any further questions, I encourage you to look through the Schoology page to see how things are organized. If that doesn't answer what questions you have, always feel free to reach out to me. Email is probably the best way to get in contact with me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to an exciting year ahead.